Good afternoon, everyone. I'm JIANGSHANGMING. Welcome to our panel discussion with the topic of Sustainable Development Goal 5, Gender Equality. I'm very glad to be your moderator today. Gender equality means that everyone, regardless of gender, has equal rights, responsibilities, and opportunities in all areas of life, as it is mentioned in United Nations Women 2023. It's not just a women's issue, it affects family, communities, economic, and the future of our world, according to United Nations 2015. Only when women and girls are treated equally can society become stronger. Gender equality helps reduce poverty, improve health and education, and boost econ economic growth. It also supports peace and sustainability, according to UNDP 2021 and World Bank 2020. When both men and women can reach their full potential, everyone benefits. Even though we have made progress, gender inequality is still a serious problem around the world. For example, according to United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization, Institute for Statistics 2022, more than 103 million girls are still out of secondary school, and according to International Labour Organization 2022 and United Nations Women 2023, women earn about 20% less than men for doing the same work. According to United Nations Women 2022, if we continue at the correct pace, you can never imagine how many years can we reach for gender equality. It may take up to 300 years. These facts show that gender equality is not just about fairness, it's also about justice, opportunity, and development. It affects how safe, fair, and successful our societies can be. Today, we are lucky to hear from four wonderful speakers from different backgrounds, policy, community, work, business, and youngs. Each of them will share the ideas and experience about how we can move closer to gender equality. Before diving deeper to the topic, allow me to introduce our panelists. First, we have Dr. Yao Yuanlan, a renowned expert in social policy and gender studies. Besides her, we have a young hardworking lady who has been focusing on women's empowerment, Qiu Zixuan. We are also pleased to be joined by Ms. Wang Yiding, an excellent human resource at Innova Group. Thank you for your willing to come here. Last but certainly not least, we are delighted to welcome Zhang Ran, a first-year accounting student at UKM who is also an active member of her university's gender equality student organization. Okay, without further ado, I would like to welcome our panelists to state their opinions about gender equality, starting from Dr. Yao. Please welcome.
Hi, I'm Yao Yuanlan. From an article World Serve on the Role of Women in Development 2024, Gender Equality and Sustainable Development. I believe that gender equality is not only a basic human right, but also an important foundation for social equality and sustainable development. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Yao. Your insights show us how laws and policies play a powerful role. Next, we are going to hear from Ms. Qiu Zixuan. Ms. Qiu, please share your observations.
Okay, hello everyone, I'm Qiu Zixuan, and I read the contest named Nurses, Community Health Workers, and Human Careers, Gendered Human Resources Compensating for Skilled Healthy Systems is written by A. George and published at 2008. So in my opinion, I think that gender equality is not just a slogan, but a concrete problem in daily life. So for instance, in the workplace, one might observe that women are suggested to be transferred to others' positions due to their pregnancies, while men are ridiculed as not capable for being dominated by family responsibilities. So these are not abstract concepts. They are real dilemmas that affect individual choices. From a grassroots perspective, one can more clearly perceive that gender bias is hidden within everyday expressions such as let women focus more on family and men should handle heavy tasks. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Chu. Your work really reminds us. Now I would like to hear thoughts of Miss Wang Yiding. Miss, are you ready?
Hello, my name is Wang Yiding, and I am a business leader. Started by Center for Talent Innovation. 2013 founded that in place making, we need to enforce strict equal opportunity hiring places. Also, regular pay ideas should be carried out to ensure equal pay for equal work between genders. Secondly, in training, unconscious bias training for all employees, especially managers, is essential to recognize and overcome implicit bias. Finally, regarding workplace culture, creating an inclusive environment with flexible work environment and family-friendly places benefit women. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Wang. Your experience gives us a clear picture. Finally, we welcome a voice from the young Zhang, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Zhang Ran. I'm a first-year student at the UKM. I believe that the gender equality is about breaking down gender stereotypes and eliminating discrimination in all fields, whether in schools or in the future workplace. Everyone should be able to develop without being constrained by gender. And my evidence is from literature called Addressing Workplace Gender Inequality, which is written by Dr. Peter and published at 2021. And this evidence told us women report less career engagement because of their more frequent experience of gender discrimination and lower perceived fit with those higher up the career leader. In turn, these barriers predicted reduce expectations of success, lower willing to make sacrifice. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Zhang. Thank you all for the information and the interesting insights. Now we don't have any reason to escape gender equality anymore. So let's move on to our Q&A session, which is ready or not with Dr. Yao.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Doctor, could you please explain the simple and effective policies that governments can adopt to help women access more job opportunities?
From the article International Institute for Sustainable Development, Gender Equality and Sustainable Development, I think there are three simple and effective policies that governments can adopt to help women access more job opportunities. The first is adorable child care service. The second is flexible work arrangements. And the last is skill training and education programs. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I enjoy it. And Miss Wang, I want to ask you, how can enterprises avoid gender biases affecting talent selection?
To avoid gender bias in talent selection, enterprise can take several key steps. First, standardizing the hiring process helps reduce subjectively. A study by Gordon Ross from 2000 analyzed that using structured interviews and consistent evaluation criteria ensures that all candidates can accession fairly. Second, analyzing results by removing names and gender-related information during initial screening can provide unconscious bias. Finally, track hiring dates by gender allows companies to identify and address any disparities by combining fair procedures with a strong communicate to its combination. Business can build a more equitable recruitment process. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Wang. But in life, within the good things, there must be something bad too, right? So that's why I would like to welcome our community worker, Miss Chiu. Based on your experience, what common gender inequality phenomenon have you entered in community work?
So in community practice, gender equality is mainly reflected in three aspects: family, career, and public participation. So at family level, some families have unequal distribution of housework, with women undertaking most of the childcare, elderly care, and daily housework. So in Korean development, women account for a high proportion in low-paying jobs, such as housekeeping and sanitation in the community, while the proportion of women in the management of community enterprises is less than 20%, showing a glass ceiling phenomenon. In terms of public affairs participation, Korean decision makers in community councils and volunteer teams are mostly male, and women's participation enthusiasm is low, often marginalized due to healthy family affairs. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Miss Chiu. And as a student, how about you, Zhang?
Okay, now I want to share some gender inequality issues that I meet. When I in my high school, I noticed the two main gender inequality issues. The first is the female cleaners at school often didn't have their own workroom. I saw them several times taking break in the toilet during their work times. That's not only affected their wrist quality but also logged basic privacy. And by contrast, male security guards have much better treatment. They have their own workrooms to rest and work more comfortably than women cleaners. And the second issue is female students often face the long queues for the toilet. We all know women need more time in the toilet, but the number of toilets for boys and girls in school was almost the same. During peak time, like break times or lunch breaks, there was always a long line outside the women's toilets. Many female students only have to wait, and sometimes the tight schedule even affected their subsequent classes. And I read a lecture called Feminist Critical Analysis of uh, Public Toilets and Gender, which was written uh, by Dr. Alice and first published online 2024. This research told us the number of toilets is the same, but is doesn't take into account the girls spend more time using the toilets, which result in long waiting times for girls and affects their learning experience. This similarly travel inequalities constantly both inconvenience and troubles to women in daily life. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Then, Dr. Yang, what do you think is the importance of laws and policy advocacy?
I think laws and policy advocacy are fundamental tools for advancing gender equality. They serve both as protective mechanisms and drivers of change. Here's why they are so important. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Your response highlights power. And Zhang, what can young people do through social media to advocate for gender equality?
First, I think we can share some real stories and cases about gender equality in social media. For example, we can create shorts videos about female cleaners in schools didn't have their own workrooms and girls must waiting in long lines for the toilets, explaining the gender inequality behind this phenomena. This can help more people notice these easily overlooked details in daily life and spark their empathy and concern. And next, we can start some discussion on gender equality topics on social media, like this. We can invite our friends and netizens to join it and share their own perspectives and their experience, so the concept of gender equality can be spread more widely through the communication. And finally, we can produce educational content. We can use some comic and other forms to popularize the concept of gender equality, making more people willing to actively understand and support gender equality. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, and your answer. And Miss Chiu, do you agree with her?
Yes.
And I want to ask you, when promoting gender equality, what are the issues that residents care about most?
Combine the test, global localization development insight from the US cities from SIDA combine, written by Manisha Desai, published at 2024. Residents' most concerned issues focus on family responsibility, allocation, and practical interest protection. So first, some residents believe that men work outside and women manage the home is a tradition and worry that changes will damage family harmony. So we organized a family role swap experience day to let family members participate in housework and childcare together, intuitively feeling each other's efforts. Meanwhile, we invite marriage consulates to conduct special lectures using data to illustrate that the positive impact of equal division of labor on family relationship. Second, residents are concerned that women lack employment channel after participating in vocational training. So in response, we signed cooperation agreement with surrounding community enterprises to set up a women employment express. We also provide small loan consultations, venue docking, and other supports for female entrepreneurship to eliminate resident warriors. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I agree with you. Totally agree. And Miss Wang, how do you think male and female employers can leverage their respective strengths when collaborating?
In terms of communication, 2005 study by Catalyst found that women tend to be better in communication. They are likely to use inclusive language and seek consensus, which helps in building a harmonious team environment. For example, in a marketing team section for a new product, a female team member might encourage everyone to share ideas. In construct, man as noted in various studies, can be more direct. Regarding problem solving, a report by McSee published by 2003 shows that women also approach problems with more holistic view. When a project faces an issue, a female project manager may look at how the solution will affect not only the project's immediate goals, but also the long-term relationship with colleagues, the well-being of the team, and the company's reputation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's a spirit. And Zhang, I want to know the courses or activities that you hope schools will offer to help understand gender equality.
I hope all the school can regularly hold activities on gender equality. For example, there could be a drama performance with the theme of gender equality. It can vividly present the gender inequality in real life and its harms. And we can organize debates. It can help students to deepen their understanding of gender equality through intense ideological exchanges. I also hope the school can offer courses on gender equality. This course content could include gender concepts in different cultures, backgrounds, specific manifestation of gender inequality in education and the workplace and family, as well as how to proact gender equality in daily life, enabling students to systematically learn about gender equality knowledge. That's all.
Okay, thank you. It's truly helpful and brings our decision to an end. I hope that today's discussion will allow us to leave the meeting with more thoughts and move toward the future with more actions. Thank you for your attention and listening. And once again, thank you for our four guests for their wonderful sharing. Goodbye. Okay.